What's up, nerds? It's your favorite Blerd.
It's your boy Ty.
It's your girl B.
And welcome to our channel,
Loves and Comics.
Alright guys, so today what we'll be reviewing is House of M. This will be part 2 to the House of M review. But before we get into this review, what they need to do?
Y'all already know what y'all need to do.
They need to do.
Go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Because we already know that you're going to enjoy today's video.
Talk to them.
So go ahead, boom, thumbs up.
Talk to them.
Then you want to go ahead and subscribe and join the what, babe? The Blerd gang.
Join the Blerd gang.
Because we'd love to have you and all are welcome.
Hit them with the dance.
So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the Blerd gang. And make sure that you hit your notification bells and hit all so that way you're notified each and every single time that we drop a video.
Go.
Bow. Blerd gang.
Blerd gang.
Now let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Alright guys, so before we jump into part 2 of the House of M review, we do just want to give a quick shout out to In Your Face Art. Make sure y'all look him up. So we went to Comic-Con this weekend. Comic Carnival table there. Shout out to Comic Carnival. And during our lunch break when we had a little time, me and my queen walked around. She actually put me onto these people.
Yeah.
They're called In Your Face Art.
The art, the colors, just
that's what it is.
The vibrance of everything.
Just,
like
it's in your
when
face.
I tell you, like it's legit in your face. Like it's in your face.
It's in your...
I definitely feel free to go ahead and check him out. All of the links, once again, will be down in the description box below. With all that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into the video.
Let's jump into it. Alright guys, so this is part 2 of the House of M review. Long story short, for those of you who haven't read it, we do recommend it. It is a pretty dope story. The ending is just a little weird
confusing
to us. Long story short, picking up from where we left off last time, everybody got their memories back. So from there, once everybody started getting their memories back, they went to the House of Magnus and they pretty much just had like this huge mutant brawl. It was pretty dope. It was crazy. It's chaos, man.
It was all like planned out though.
Yeah.
So like they had one group that actually went and fought the people just to kind of give them a distraction. They were really trying to find Xavier. Long story short, Xavier is just...
He's just not there.
He's just not there.
So he's not necessarily like dead, but he's just not
But we
there.
just don't know where he is.
To me, he's dead.
I mean, to be real, yeah. I mean, yeah, you have like a whole little memorial for him, but there's nobody.
That man is dead.
There's literally nobody there.
Yeah, it was nobody. That cloak
went underground to see if there was like a casket or something.
And they said
bones,
nothing is here.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
But dirt and earth.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
worms. But no Xavier.
That's one thing. So we don't know where Xavier is at. So that's one thing.
Right.
I wish we could have had a little bit of closure on, you know?
Right. Like, did you just like erase him from history, or is it like something where you just, you know, didn't want him to, you know, pop up anymore? So you just put him in like a jail or like a confinement place or something, you know what I mean?
We
like
just
for
know.
mutants.
Look, Bendis, if you're watching this, we just want to know.
We're confused.
So while everybody went to fight, they had a strategy to where they were going to try to distract Magneto, Quicksilver, all of them, try to distract them, keep them busy. And then Doctor Strange went and talked to Wanda. But in order to even talk to her, he pretty much had to go into the astral plane just to talk to her, so that they show you how strong Scarlet Witch really is. A lot of y'all really don't know. Scarlet Witch is she's a problem. She's on a different level, and they really tap into that with House of M. She just got tired of everything and was just like, you know what, just forget it. I'm ending everybody. Before that though, we find out that it wasn't even Magneto who did all of this or talked her into this. It was her brother. Yeah, which to me, I was just like, you know, I'm like, as soon as I open it up, I'm just sitting here reading. I'm like, man, it's about to be the daddy, because you know he's really upset, and he just only wants his daughter to be normal. So I'm just like, you know what? It's about to be the father. He about to, you know, have like a whole long laundry list of reasons why he did it, and I'm just like, here we go. And then come to find out, it wasn't even him. It was the brother, because he was just tired of people trying to
kill his sister,
We never,
which is understandable.
Oh yeah.
But it's just
we never
like,
say his name right. Pietro. Quicksilver, that's his name, all right? So, Silver. He pretty much talked her into this. It's a huge twist, and I did enjoy that. I like them showing you how strong she is, and then the twist that they provided along with that.
I've been calling him Petrie, but we're not gonna do that because that's not right.
It's my wife, y'all.
But
told y'all.
Yeah, I mean, he understands what I mean, so it doesn't really matter. Like when I found out, yes, hashtag Petrie. Shout out to my Land Before Time people.
She's right.
I found out that it was him. I was just like, what?
I know it really smacks you because the way that they tell the story, everything is just centered on Magneto. So they do good with that.
Yeah, because they keep your focus just strictly on Magneto.
And
but little do you know,
it really
Pietro's over here just like.
Yeah, but the reason why it worked is because it seemed like something Magneto would do because they showed him crying. And Magneto don't cry. So they showed him crying in the beginning of the story when he knew that they were going to have to kill her. So it would make perfect sense for him to talk her into something like this, but
come to find out it wasn't even him. And then it was just like, okay, so we figured that out.
Yeah, so fast forward to what, so now, Doctor Strange is talking to her. She's getting
an astroplane.
Yeah, she's getting too strong for him to really control.
Yeah.
So she's stronger than him, apparently.
Yes.
I mean, he's strong, but she's
stronger.
She's stronger.
And she was upset and had her kids with her, so she tapped into that mama bear instinct. And
she's crazy.
She's nuts. And so she just, I guess, kind of had enough and was just like, I'm ending all mutants.
She needs some help.
And she ended all mutants.
She did that.
She did.
So this is where we have the issue.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't know what really happened.
But it wasn't even, my thing was, so she was just like, she just wanted everything to be normal. She ended up erasing all of her idea of what mutants were. So anybody that fit that criteria was erased off of the map. But now here's where I got confused, because when they went into Cerebro and were looking up mutants, there were still a couple dots on that map. She was just going to go ahead and erase like all mutants, in so many words. And so she did such, but if she did so and it truly erased all of the mutants, when they went into Cerebro and they were looking at the map of the world, there shouldn't have been anything on that map.
And then also, then it still makes you wonder, it's like, okay, so where is Xavier still? They just get rid of him in his story. I wish there would have been some type of communication between him and Wanda to some degree. Like, she changed the world or whatever, he just disappeared, and then she erased the mutant gene from everybody. So it's like, is he where is he? What's he going through right now?
They showed a panel when they were like flashing
and maybe I missed maybe I missed it,
like storylines and stuff, to where it was almost like in like this, it looked like kind of like a church or a cathedral or something, and it was like 3 people in cloaks and he was just sitting in the middle of them. So for me, it's just like,
was this at the end or in the middle?
No, this is kind of like in the middle-ish or whatever, but they were kind of like doing that little flash thing or whatever the case, and then you saw him like sitting there, so it was just like, for me, so seeing what Cloak could do, my question was, okay, so these people are obviously dressed in the same cloaks that Cloak is in. Is this a situation where these people are actually using their powers to hide him, or what is the case here?
Right.
Are they working with Pietro to go ahead and just hide them all? What's happening? Yeah. Because now at this point, Pietro and Wanda are nowhere to be found as well. So it's just like, they just disappear. So Pietro, Wanda, and Xavier are just like gone. Where are y'all at?
There's a lot of stuff that
like
happens.
It's just like a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah, and I think that's just, I guess, like, for a story like that, it's like, and hey, maybe Bendis, that's what he wanted at the end of the story. You know,
Yeah.
he wanted it to be some questions. If that's what you wanted, mission accomplished. You know, but
Because we got questions.
we got questions, you know, and that's okay to have questions at the end of a story, but I just think the way that it was done, it was just kind of like abrupt, in my opinion. When you read it, it literally, she snaps her fingers, gets rid of the mutant gene, and then it just ends.
Like, it's not set in stone as far as like what happened, which granted, you know, I guess, you know, with the whole comic world and stuff, nothing is really ever finite, you know, like it's never like fully set in stone, especially if you're gonna have like a continuation of something. But to my knowledge, there's not supposed to be a continuation of this. But if there's not going to be a continuation of this story, then there should have been like an ending resolution to draw everything together and show the reader, okay, I know all of this happened, but this is the outcome. So this is what happened to this person, this, you know, like to just tie everything together.
And hey,
so it's not leaving you with all those unanswered questions. But if he's wanting, you know, a continuation of this, then that makes sense.
I want to keep this in mind too. So I know a lot about Marvel. I know a little bit more than she does, but at the same time, I'm still learning too. So if there is like a continuation of this story or something that we're missing, please let us know in the comments. You know, we're just giving you our honest thoughts and feedback on it. So we're not trying to trash it or anything, but this is just how we feel. So if it's more to it, please let us know.
At this point, we're confused and we have a lot of unanswered questions. So if you have any, you know, suggestions on something that we can read in order to, you know, get everything together as far as what this is, please feel free to let us know. We will definitely pay attention to the comments. If you want to DM us, just feel free. All of our links are going to be down in the description box below. So definitely let us know.
Please let us know. All right,
I don't like unanswered questions.
Neither one of us. We don't. We need to know what's going on. All right, y'all. So that'll be the end of that review. Now we're going to go into rating everything, all right?
Yes.
So let's get into that.
All right, you guys. So our first rating is going to be just storyline.
We're just going to rate the story.
So, and again, like you know, it's going to be rated out of 5 hearts. Because we're adorable.
Cute.
Well, what do you think?
I'm giving the story a 3.
A 3?
I'm not saying 3.5. That's too close to a 4. I would give it a 3, maybe a 2.5 to 3, simply because of, like I said, the way that it ends. Like the build-up was cool, the middle of it was cool, but I just feel like the ending was just super abrupt, and when it ended, I was just like, it was just no closure. I just hate stories that have no type of closure. Like, I'm okay to having questions, but no closure. Like, if you have closure and I don't like the closure, that's another thing. But it's just like, what happened?
So I guess, okay, so you're saying what, like a 2.5, 3?
I'd give it
solid
a 3.
3.
We can give it a 3.
Okay. So for me, I was gonna say a 2.5, like, because for me it's just like, okay, one, the story was all over the place from the beginning. Then it started trying to come together. Then it's just like, we're gonna throw a couple emotions, you know, in there, but then we're not gonna give you a resolution to the story whatsoever. It's gonna be like kind of like a cliffhanger. But
so what?
There's nothing to, you know, finish that cliffhanger off. We're just hanging on a cliff. You know what I mean? So it's just like, for me, I was gonna give it a 2.5.
2.5.
Personally.
You might as well give it a 3. 2.5.
But since, you know, we like to give it just one solid number, we're probably gonna go ahead and give it 3.
We'll give it a 3. You get 3 hearts. You get 3 hearts. Solid story, artwork.
So 3 out of 5 for
artwork was
story.
Cool.
Yes.
Character development was cool. We just don't really like the ending. So, and the ending is really what would have tied everything together. So we give it a 3. So
I'm not gonna go on any farther with that, but it's just gonna get a 3.
We get a 3. All right, guys. So before we close out, what they need to do.
Give this video a huge thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up.
We definitely appreciate you for tuning into today's video. And if you want to join the Blerd gang, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Because we'd love to have you, and all are welcome. You want to go ahead and hit the notification bell as well.
And
hit all, so that way you're notified each and every single time that we drop one of these fire videos. Hit that Blerd gang.
Hit that Blerd gang. Hit that Blerd gang. Hit that Blerd gang. Hey.
All right, you guys. So that concludes this episode of Loves and Comics. And again, it's your girl V.
It's your boy Ty.
And it's all love from us to you.